Mimo, can you pause that? I'm live now. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your man Cowboy Cam live with you on the Flex Network and the Cowboy Cam Facebook page. Make sure you are liking and subscribing to both. Make sure you like and subscribe to both, and make sure you hit like on that video. Hit that like button, all right? Been meaning to do this video all day, man. I've been busy like crazy. I've been ripping and running. Ain't had time to bring this somewhat breaking news. Somewhat breaking news. Things are getting really petty here in the Metroplex area with the Dallas Cowboys. Of course. The drama always seems to ensue these Dallas Cowboys. All right. So right after the Super Bowl, the Dallas Cowboys, I guess social media team released a hype video. You know, basically get excited for next season, get ready. We have a chance to win the Super Bowl. They released this video. Dak Prescott isn't in the video. I don't think anything of it. I don't really think anyone thought anything of it. But today, Dak Prescott decided to follow the Washington football team on Instagram. Yeah, the Washington football team. And then what a lot of you people are thinking, why would he do that? Well, mind you, I just did a video the other day talking about how Dak Prescott's second surgery information got released. And I'm pretty sure Dak Prescott's camp didn't put that out. And I went and broke down how basically Dak Prescott is disrespected by the Cowboys front office. And still to this day, a few fans who are saying like, oh, we got to pay these players and things like you don't have any players to play. I mean, you don't have any players to pay. You spent $25 million in free agency. You know, come on now. You know, so Dak Prescott fully hasn't been embraced by the Cowboys front office. And so now your information about a surgery gets out, a basic procedure surgery gets out. And Dak Prescott is, and he's been respectful the whole time. Dak Prescott hasn't talked negative about the Dallas Cowboys, hasn't demanded a trade like Deshaun Watson has, and he's been toting the line, keeping it cool. Hey, I'll let the negotiations be negotiations, But now he's decided to follow the Washington football team. Right now, I want to get to Chris's comment here. What's going on with you, Chris? Just goddamn ridiculous. Can we do something right for once? No. The Dallas Cowboys can't get out of their own way. They can't get out of their own way. And this is one team. The Washington football team is a really interesting team because Ron Rivera has the power. They hired Ron Rivera before they had a general manager. So Ron Rivera has the power. The Washington football team is very interested in Dak Prescott. But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker to the people that are like, well, why don't we just trade him to Washington? Why don't they just give us draft picks? You either franchise tag Dak or you sign him. And then the next season, you either franchise tag him again or you sign him. Dak Prescott has all the power here. The Cowboys are powerless. Nobody's going to – and I think the Cowboys are thinking they're seeing other teams like trade quarterbacks and swap picks like that. Your quarterback is the only one on a franchise tag. So no team has to give up anything. No team has to trade you any picks. I think you'll get a comp pick if you lose Dak in free agency. Like, say you tag Dak all these years and you lose him in free agency, then you'll get a comp pick. But no team has to trade you anything for Dak Prescott because he's not yours. He's not yours. He's not yours. He's on a franchise tag. There's nothing you can do. This is what happened. This is why the Dallas Cowboys can't get out of their own way because Dak Prescott should have been paid several seasons ago. We've done this with several contracts. We did it with DeMarcus Lawrence. DeMarcus Lawrence should have got his contract 2 years ago, but they franchise tagged him. And then they were going to franchise tag him again, but then he goes, I'm not getting surgery on my shoulder until you pay me my money. And then he bent the Cowboys' arm and got paid. Zeke, he wanted his contract. He decides to sit out. He's like, hey, I'm gonna force you guys to pay me. And unfortunately, Zeke came into the season a little out of shape. And it's kind of carried over, but he came into the season out of shape. Instead of the Cowboys getting in there and hammering out a deal, which you still didn't have to pay Ezekiel Elliott, but you end up paying Ezekiel Elliott, but the Cowboys just want to control the narrative. They made it seem as they said they're not going to set the market for the highest paid running back, and then they end up setting the market paying Zeke the most money. They turn around and say, we're not going to set the market with DeMarcus Lawrence, and then turn around and he's one of the highest defensive paid players. To the Dallas Cowboys, it's all about being on top, saying like, oh, we control the negotiations. And it's funny, Dak Prescott hasn't said a single word, and the Cowboys can't get control from Dak Prescott during negotiations. Dak Prescott is running this thing, man. He's running this. And the Cowboys are in a no-win. You're in a no-win situation. You're in a no-win situation because guess what? You can't trade him. You can't trade Dak Prescott unless he agrees to be traded. So you mean to tell me you're going to agree to trade Dak to Washington, a team in your division, a team that beat you this season? A team that beat you this season, not once but twice. The second time was even worse. You're going to trade him to that team that don't have a quarterback. I mean, they made the playoffs without a quarterback, dog. Washington have a good team. They got a good head coach. So you're not going to trade him to Washington, but you can't trade him anywhere else that he doesn't agree to go to. Man, these Dallas Cowboys can't get out of their own way. This negotiation is going to be fun. I'm just going to say it like that. It is going to be fun. It's going to be really interesting. I just wanted to do this video real quick. I appreciate y'all tuning in that are watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share this video, share this content with all your friends and family and things of that nature. And make sure you like and follow the Flex Network on Twitter and Facebook at the Flex Network 1. You get all your sports updates. And make sure you follow the Cowboy Cam Facebook page, baby. Hit that like button, hit that follow button. We're almost to 1,000. We're almost to 1K, baby. And it's only up from here. And hopefully it can only be up from here for the Dallas Cowboys if they get out of their own way. Get Dak Prescott signed. And for those who are saying Deshaun Watson, my buddy Chase, whenever you watch this video, Chase, this is for you. You can't tell me a single way you're going to get Deshaun Watson. You can't. You're not swapping quarterbacks because Dak's not going to agree to it. Once again, Deshaun Watson doesn't want to come to Dallas anyway. But you can't swap quarterbacks. You got to give up draft picks for your team that's really bad. That's, you say you need players. So you're going to give up draft capital and some players to Houston. All right. You know what I'm saying? It just sounds ridiculous when you say it out loud. But that's been all my time, man. Cowboy Cam is out. Peace.